Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. The time is finally here. What you see in front of you is the Diecast Masters Caterpillar 323FL hydraulic excavator in 1:50 scale. This is the model that does come with the thumb, as you can just make out. But before we go into the review, I'd just like to give you a couple information on the real machine. So this is obviously a 23-ton excavator. Features a Caterpillar C7.1 Assert engine, which is certified to Tier 4 emission standards. This machine puts out a net flywheel power of 161 horsepower. Its operating weight is just shy of 51,000 pounds, and it does feature the cat grade control depth and shape. So, as it is a Highline series model, it does come in your metal tin. Here's the back of it with some more specification details and a great picture of the machine at work. Here is the model on the front, and up on top of the tin is an even better picture. And it's cool that they actually found a picture with a thumb on it of the 323. So that is the packaging. Let's move on to the model and the detail. We shall start by looking underneath. Not much to write home about. You can see the Diecast Masters logo there, a screw to take the undercarriage off, and the tracks. And that's just about it, actually. So, there we go. That's some much better lighting. Sorry about that, guys. So the tracks do roll. Even on this extremely smooth surface, you can see them rolling there without a problem. In the cab, as everybody has, I guess, now officially adopted his name as Bob the Builder, sitting behind the controls. Not the most detailed cab I've ever seen, but you know what? It does work. And if you look very carefully behind him, you can see the cat logo on the back of the seat. So you have a great Cat 323F logo here. I don't know if this is going to pick up on camera, but I'm going to do my best for you. Right there, it says grade control, just to the right of the red power stripe, and you have a warning label right here. Counterweight, huge cat logo, looks great. Your lifting eyes, although, are not drilled through. On this side, similar to the other side, metal hand and grab rails, plastic mirrors, plenty of hydraulic lines going up the stick and boom. And here's where it gets really cool. Not only do they have a cylinder jacket protector, but they also have a hydraulic line going down to the auxiliary attachment, which is really, really cool to see. And there's a warning label right here, just where my thumb is. Okay, so let's move on to the functions. I showed you earlier that the tracks roll well. As any excavator should, it rotates 360 degrees without a problem. Digging depth. Let's go to the no expense paired tin trick. Here we go. Stick the model up on top, and it digs down about that far. So, very significant, very decent dig depth. You should not have a problem with that whatsoever. So bucket in, out. Bucket out. Bucket in. Your thumb obviously opens and closes. Functions very, very well. Very impressed. And it's very well built. So you're not going to break this thumb unless you really deliberately are trying to screw up this model. So that's very good. That was the main concern I had, was quality control and how durable the thumb was going to be. So that's very, very good to see. Lastly, on the functions, we'll see how tight it can fold up for a transport load. It only can fold up that far, and I'm thinking that has a lot to do with the thumb. But still, overall, not horrible. And I'm sure some of the custom model makers out there will figure out a way to get this thing to tuck in tighter. But that is how far it goes in on the factory version of it. Completely stock, nothing altered whatsoever. Last thing. You guys saw the 320 video yesterday. If you did not, look at the top of your screen right now. I will provide a link so that you can see it. But here's the 320F. If we put them side to side, pretty much the same machine. Very, very little difference, except for the graphics. Put them this way. So similar to what Norscott did, at least to me and my eye, they're virtually the same. casting. They just have, one has a thumb on it and one doesn't, and the graphics, of course, are different. But with that being said, both of these excavator models are phenomenal. So when these hit your retailers, be sure to get them. Because I think that, like last year's 335, I think the initial run's going to sell out pretty quick of these, if I'm being totally honest. So be sure to look at the sponsors that have helped me out. They definitely can pre-order these models for you if you want to visit their websites. So until next time, guys, thank you for watching. As always, questions, comments, concerns, bottom section right there in the comment section below. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys.